What's up, nerds on the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Welcome to Vital Shell. Okay, so there is sound. Shit, there's no music. Let me just check the options because the music seems really quiet. It is really quiet. Streamer mode. I have no idea if there's copyrighted music, but if they have a streamer mode, seems like I might want to do that. All right, this is beautiful. So, from what I know of this game, and I don't know anything about this game, this is a roguelite, horde survival, like the usual. It's the usual, basically. But as you can see, it is PS1 era inspired. Although some also have called the optic very Dreamcast, but it's just that era of games, which I totally love. Player select König. That is a German word. It means king. We got König. Oops. We don't have the others unlocked. This is probably a like knight kind of thing. This will probably be like the rogue. This will be a mage. This will be an archer. This will be death. I don't know. We'll see. König, built for survivability, blocking restores HP, boosting knocks enemies back and deals force damage. Damage scales additionally with block and armor. Makes sense. Base stat yada. On level up yada. Alright. This very much reminds me of the Star Fox or yeah, it's Star Fox. Star Fox. I don't know what my voice does currently. It's weird. Level select screen. Let's go to the island ruins. Ooh, that's beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. And so we just need boost, special, movement, manual aim. Great. Let's see. Let's see how the game is going. Ooh, that is beautiful. Alright. Just gotta check. I don't have to manually aim. It's auto aim, as these games tend to be. I mean, say what you will, but this is beautiful. I mean, if you don't have any nostalgia for that time, then it might not be as beautiful, but I love how the game looks. Alright, level up reward. We got dexterity for critical strike. Chance probably? Yeah, it increases chance to strike critically, dealing additional damage, of course. Does it say anything about how much a critical damage does? It doesn't. But I would assume if it doesn't say, it's either 50% more or 100% more. Attack speed or damage. I want attack speed. Ooh. Sword, light weapon. Argent lance. Physical, balanced weapon with moderate damage and speed. Potency pierce. Okay. Sun shard. Elemental type, sustained firepower and applies burn damage. It's a flamethrower, of course. Skyfall mortar. Force lobs explosives, applying consistent pressure. Ha! I mean, this is just a regular, either a like machine gun or a rifle or whatever. This is a flamethrower, which also always fun. And the Skyfall mortar just sounds too fun not to do. Oh, okay. With lobs, powerful grenades, I expected something completely different. Because those, I mean, you see a slight lob arch, whatever. But I did not expect them to go this fast or to shoot this fast. Okay, I think I definitely took the right weapon. Speed, increases movement speed, elemental damage, we don't have any. Regenerating. Increases the rate of health regeneration. 1 HP per tick is plus. You know what? I gotta take it just because I wanna know. Wait, okay. Tier 1 affinity destruction plus 10% damage. Acuity spirit. I have no idea what these things do. Like, I mean, I understand the plus 10% damage, 10% critical strike, 10% potency. But I don't know about the affinity. I'm just gonna take the 10% damage into the hand of justice. Yeah. Because the mortar itself is, I mean, pretty much deals the same amount of damage. Yeah, the mortar deals 22 damage. The grenade, no, the sword now 24 because of the 10% increase. Like, if the mortar was significantly stronger or significantly weaker, I might have upgraded it. Like, my thought process there is, if it's significantly higher in damage, 10% more is like a lot more than with a weaker weapon. But on the other hand, if it's a weaker weapon, you want to upgrade the attack, probably. Armor rating reduces the amount of damage taken. By the way, can I probably can block, right? It said something about being able to block. Armor rating, force damage. I mean, that increases the damage from a mortar anyway, so let's take that. And increased chance to fully block incoming attacks. Okay, maybe it was the game just meant if I block something with my block chance. Shell protocol. Chance to restore life upon felling enemies. Ooh. Critical strikes gain stacking attack speed buff. Or have a chance to grant a special charge. I have not checked out my special yet. I want the healing if I kill. Okay, that is my dash. It said something about special. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I just don't have a special yet. By the way, let me just get this out of the way. Please consider subscribing if you enjoy stuff like roguelikes, roguelites, horde survival, bullet heavens, stuff like that, because I have played a lot of them. I plan on playing so many more. Increase the power of each weapon's potency effect. The impact radius for the mortar. I kinda like that. But I think I want to increase the force damage more and more, because just the mortar seems fun. Ooh, like, I could just go for more damage. More attacks. I think I'm gonna go for more damage into my weapon. Okay, this game has a bunch of upgrade types, which I gotta say I really like. Curious to see more. By the way, this game, if you want to play it yourself, it is on Steam, of course. It regularly costs around $6. Like in euros, it costs around €6, like $5.89 or something like that. But currently, it is reduced, I think 20% or something like that. But basically, I think I bought it for $4 something. So even if I didn't enjoy it as much as I am enjoying it right now, I know it's weird to say that right at the beginning, but still, hear me out. I think that's a I think that's just a great price for a game like this. Alright, special. Oh, now there it is. Special Omega Cannon fires a powerful piercing attack from deep within the shell. Rocket Storm rains rockets down on surrounding enemies, or Barrage unleash a hail of bullets in front of the shell. Rocket Storm sounds fun, especially since I upgrade the whatchamacallit, since I upgrade the impact damage, which the rocket bullet thing. Okay, let's use them. Don't know if you noticed that I used them, because the rockets are definitely a bit... I thought they would have a bit more of a, like, oomph. Gotta say, they felt a bit lackluster. Like, I would have assumed way bigger attacks, but it seems like it just shoots rockets in a... I think it basically shot in a, like, wave all around. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna increase block. Life Seal Critical Strike Potency. I want potency on the Skyfall Mortar. That just means that the AoE is bigger. Oh, wow. That is already noticeably bigger, right? Also, it seems like there is no problem in using our special as soon as we got it, because we picked up 5 specials in very little time. So Okay, it doesn't look that impressive, our special, but it deals quite a lot of damage. So it's definitely, yeah, 65 per rocket is definitely pretty good. But yeah, subscribe if you like games like this, because there's just so many of them that I have played, will play. And this year, or at least in the beginning of the year, I want to focus my videos, just the videos, on stuff like this. Streams will be story-driven games or just other games that I feel like are better suited for streams. But games like this, definitely the basically not daily upload, but the video upload. I want to increase force damage. I want to increase. Yes, that is pickup range as well. After reloading 8 times, gain a damage buff. Critical strikes gain a stacking buff. I kind of like that idea. Alright, I wonder... Okay, I was about to say I wonder how many waves there are, but it says in the top, or at the top, whatever, it says wave 8 out of 20. So I would assume that there are 20 waves. I would assume that wave 20 has a boss fight. Wonder if there is a like mini boss fight in between, or just something else, wave 10 for example. But it definitely gets harder, because we are already... I already feel kind of behind in terms of damage, because I don't kill everything and anything in one hit yet. Alright. Strength, range, elemental damage. I think we're gonna go for range. Go for more range. I want speed. Alright. Potency, attack speed, lifesteal. Lifesteal definitely a good idea. But I kind of just want to increase the potency again. Again, for the... Yeah. Bigger explosions means bigger AoE damage. Because it seems like enemies that get hit by the explosion just take the whole damage. Basically. Like, as in there is no... enemy only got hit by the fringe of the explosion or whatever. It's just... Enemy get hit... enemy... touches the explosion, enemy takes the full damage, which is very nice. Alright, also our dash pushes away enemies right next to us. That is very nice, very useful. Dashing into the enemies and using our special, definitely pretty strong, but also slightly risky. But for sure a good idea sometimes. Destroy some more before the timer is up. Nice. Just trying to get as much out of it as we can. I want to go for more range, and now we're going to go for more attack speed. Critical strike chance. Ooh, heavy weapon. Okay. Gaze of Ruin sounds great. Elemental deals massive critical damage, but is slow firing. I mean, yeah, and potency discharge. Earth Forger. Physical slowly fires a powerful piercing attack. Nice. And the Fell Burst. Type Force fires a volley of rockets. Yeah. Just, we are currently going for impact. It's basically our special, but like singular rocket. Kinda, no, it is multiple rockets, like it is a burst or a volley or whatever of rockets. But it's not as strong as our special. Our special currently deals 70 damage. Our other one, like regular thing, deals a bit over 30. Like, it's only slightly stronger than our regular stuff. Which feels a bit weird, but maybe I would assume the other two weapons would have done more damage because they sounded slower. Also, it takes a little bit before I can use another special. That's good. So I can't just spam specials and shoot 4 waves of special rockets in every direction. I'm gonna go for critical strike once again. Now we go for movement speed. Life steal. Damage or attack speed. I think I want attack speed on the fell burst. By the way, the music... What does this music remind me of? Like, yes, the PS1 Dreamcast era, stuff like that. Although the Dreamcast was more towards the PS2, right? But whatever. I think it kind of reminds me of some Sonic the Hedgehog kind of thing. Like there's a lower, not lower, a slower, like kind of relaxing sounding melody, and are there like driven techno stuff, I would kind of say. I suck at explaining music and explaining what I hear, but something like that. And that definitely reminds me of some Sonic the Hedgehog stuff. Could not tell you what exactly. Attack speed, damage, critical strike, potency. You know what? We've come this far with the potency. I mean, yeah, that is great. That is great AoE, for sure. I could try to get the same for our Fel something or another. Don't remember what the name was exactly. Also, these enemies are weird in a good way, with the like humanoid heads on top of weird just robot thingies. That is very peaceful. Because back then it wasn't a, oh, that is weird design that wouldn't translate into the game. Back then it was like, I drew this, let's implement it, kind of thing. Like, why wouldn't people enjoy fighting enemies like that? I know I for one definitely do. Alright, attack speed, range, damage. I'm gonna go for damage. I haven't put anything in that, I think. Could go for max health, but I'm just gonna go aggressive, kinda. We're looking at 8 times. Enemies felled by critical strikes leave behind pools of fire. Hello? I think I only have like a 10% chance of critically striking. But we are definitely quite fast. We have multiple attacks that are decently fast, so yep, there it is. There are some pools of fire already. Don't know how much damage they do, it's hard to tell. Also, these guys have spiky heads. I would assume that they deal more damage when I touch them. Or it's just that they also have spikes that they shoot. I'm unsure. No, I would assume that, yeah, they did definitely deal more damage. I want a special, please. Also, there was some healing. I don't know if I got it. I will probably go down. We won't see wave 20 for now. That much is for sure. Alright, I just got an achievement of something like restore health X amount of times. Interesting. We could go for dodge, but attack speed. We want... You know what? More attack speed. Sure. I don't know if like mixing and matching would be good in this game. Like the... Now I give this one weapon plus 10% damage. The next thing I give to the same weapon is attack speed, stuff like that. I don't know if that's a good idea. Or if what I'm doing is a good idea, which is just choose one type of thing, one type of upgrade, and only give that to any given weapon. But then again, I never claimed to be playing the ideal way. I never claimed to play the meta. I don't even know if this game has a meta. If there's anything that is definitely better than other stuff, other attacks, other weapons I have played. I'm just playing this game for the first time. I haven't even, like, usually I see many of these games on video first, like from Wonderbots, from Retromation. This time I saw that they played, both of them played this. I just clicked on one video for like 10 seconds and I was like, yep, I'm gonna play this game myself. Sure. Why not more Oh? Skyfall Mortar, Transfixion. Weapon periodically reduces a piercing physical attack that knocks enemies back. Awesome! Is that because I... like... Is that because of the 4... Oh, nice. Is it because I put 4... like, same upgrades in there? Or is it just any 4 upgrades would have changed it to something? I don't know. But I like that just did something. I like upgrading weapons. Like, that is something that I definitely enjoy seeing in games. It's like, if I have the same weapon and I just upgrade it to shoot faster or hit faster or hit harder, stuff like that, that's totally fine. But if they get like actual upgrades and change, I mean, this doesn't really change how it looks, but it just gives it an extra attack. I just like it. It's just more to look at. Alright, let's increase critical strike. Let's increase regeneration. Next, have a chance to hit on hit to increase critical strike. Oh. Release a damaging nova each time the shell restores health. Wait a second. We basically constantly regenerate, right? Yeah, every single time we get a +1. Due to our regular regeneration, we deal damage. Hard to say how much damage we actually do. But it's just basically another weapon. Another weapon. I like that. I mean, as much as this game tries to emulate PS1 era of gaming, one thing that it completely fails at is the clunkiness, which is much appreciated. Because PS1 games, many of them were incredibly clunky. Like the movement that we have right here, the movement freedom, I don't know how many directions I can go all directions basically. Is something that the PS1 would not be able to do. But if this game played exactly like a PS1 game, again, it would be incredibly clunky, so I am definitely happy that they mostly just emulated the style and the music and not the actual gameplay and game feel. Because you can say what you want with back in the day, games were better, yada yada yada. Which, for some games that's true, for other games it definitely isn't true. But there is so much quality of life in just having modern, like, controls. And this game definitely feels way more modern to control than anything PS1. And again, that is much appreciated. Because this game... like, it definitely would be fun to see this game with worse control. You know what? Sure. Attacks have a chance to explode on hit, dealing force damage. I mean, don't they already? Because they are rockets? But maybe they just explode stronger or more or just bigger? I have no idea. But still, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm like about 5 or 6 waves ago, no, even longer than that, I was almost sure that we would go down pretty soon. Seems like we're definitely getting further than I expected. The special definitely helps. When I feel too crowded here, I just throw out some weapons. That's a thing that many introvert people wish they could do, including myself. Sometimes just feeling too crowded, let's throw some rockets. Like non-lethal ones, of course. Introverts usually aren't murderers. I say usually because I mean you never know. Okay, stupid. Yeah, let's speed that up a little. Wait, tier 3, Fury. A lot of them were tier 1. Adds a chance for text to explode on hit. Interesting. Probably unlock that because I put them in. But I mean, I would like to do that, but let's just keep going with the Onyx, like just to increase the damage, right? I would assume if I have a 4th Onyx in that weapon, like 4 Onyxes in it, it's probably something like every nth hit deals more damage, or it could be something like higher critical hit chance with this weapon, something like that, probably. By the way, I don't know, I have not yet. What, game over? Oh shit, damn. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've not yet understood when I get these upgrades. Like level up upgrades, sure. Wave end upgrades, sure. I don't think I've just actually read when I got these. By the way, rank F? Really? Whatever, we got some devotion levels, so we unlock some stuff. Game guide. That's cool. Affinity to push. Okay. Description fires homing missiles. Final answer. Okay, sure. Nova Shell Protocol releases a damaging Nova. Okay, know about that. Grants a second life. Ooh. Windstone. Potency adds knockback. Pretty nice. Explosion. That upgrade. Okay, do we just... Is that just potential stuff that we can get? I have no idea. Card. Ooh, you can have just 2 slots. I can unlock everything and I can erase. So I can have 1 slot where I just play the game as it's expected, and then the other one to unlock everything. That's pretty cool. Devotions. Okay. Okay, some of the stuff that it showed me was just whatchamacallit, was just stuff that I unlocked during the run or that I chose. These are the things that I actually got. Reduces the amount of damage taken, so I think, yeah, we start with 10 more armor and 2% block chance. That's what it sounds like. Alright, I have no idea how to unlock other characters, other models. Active Devotion Divinity, but we don't have any other devotions. We probably need a specific level, like devotion level, to unlock the next devotion. And then specific level here to unlock the next one, stuff like that. And I would assume that different devotions are different to different characters, because it seems like there were 5 devotions. So yeah, that seems to be it. I'm definitely gonna play this game some more on the channel or on my own. If you want to see more of this game, let me know. I feel like this is a good first impression, but leaves one like wanting more. At least for me, I definitely want to see more of that. I want to see what else I can find, how the other weapons behave. But it's a nice overview of showing you what this game is, like what this game looks like. But anyway, thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.